What's good with y'all? SD2K back with another build video. And today I got a Nate Robinson build. And okay, I know this one is, you got to put it at 5'11". I really was trying to make a 5'9" or 5'10" Nate Robinson build, but you just can't really get any driving dunk. So 5'11" is the shortest where you will still be able to dunk on people. But I think this will really just be a fun build. I got comp builds. I got builds that I pull out when we're playing serious games. We're really trying to win, but I also like having fun builds, and like a shorter center, tall, a guard like this, 5'11" pure slasher, stuff like that's just fun to me. Now, I think maybe a lot of people think that's interesting at the very least. But if you enjoy the video, drop a like, subscribe, comment any other builds or gameplays you want to see, and I'll try to get that out to you. But go right here, you're gonna have point guard, 5'11". I maxed out the weight because it really don't affect anything, but I guess just to help with defense and stuff like that. And then you want to max out your wingspan at a 6'5". So come over here to physicals so we can see all our badges as we upgrade our other attributes. But you're going to have a 91 speed, 87 agility, 73 strength, and a 75 vertical. Now I know that the vertical should be a lot higher for Nate Robinson, but doesn't really help anything, and you are only able to get an 87 driving dunk on this, which you're gonna want to you're gonna want to max +2 to Hall of Fame. But so 75 is all we need anyway. But I did at first I had it at like a 90, but I was like, there's really no point. I mean, what's it gonna do? Help you get a little bit of rebounds and stuff? Just really not worthwhile in my opinion. But come over here to finishing. You have an 88 driving layup for gold float game and a 87 driving dunk. Now, I had to get at least gold float game on this build because if you're going to try to be a pure slasher on a 5'11", you got to have the floater in your bag. I mean, there's really no way around that. But 87 driving dunk, get silver posterizer, and then like I said, you're going to want to max +2 that, as well as if you want to max +2 area wizard, you have legendary wizard and Hall of Fame posterizer. Just be kind of fun dunking on people with a 5'11". Probably piss a lot of people off, honestly, but I think it'll be a lot of fun. Now, come over here to three-point shot. Going to start with an 87 three-point and a 77 mid-range. So as you can see right here, that three-point shot can go up to a 90. So if you want to, you can use 3 cap breakers right there, get that to a 90, have deep bomber on this build. But I'll show you at the end. There's really, I got things that I would prefer and I'm gonna recommend, but there's multiple ways you could go with this build as far as cap breakers go. But you got 85 free throw, 87 three-point, 77 mid-range. Be all around good shooter, and then being a pure slasher, being that small, you're gonna be able to hit your free throws at an 85. Now on playmaking, you're gonna have a 82 pass act, start with a 92 ball handle and a 91 speed with ball. So here's 2 more options. You can cap break this ball handle, get that up, help you dribble a lot more. But one I definitely would recommend is putting 3 cap breakers here, getting legend lightning launch, and just be able to zoom around with the ball. It'll help you get a lot of dunks, and then with that good 3-point shot, you'll also be able to shoot really well with it. Come over here to defense. You're going to have a 45 interior defense, start with a 91 perimeter, 73 steal, and I maxed out the block just because Nate Robinson did get a few blocks, even though he was really small. But so I mean, right here, here's another option, like I was saying, for cap breakers. You could get up to a 96 perimeter, be a really good perimeter defender, even though you're short. I mean, you'd be a really good defender on this build. Pair that with the high speed and agility, I think you'll be able to play very good defense despite the height deficiency on the build. But over here on rebounding, you do have a little bit of rebound, 68 and 54. So I maxed those out. Nothing crazy, but it'll help you out a little bit. And then I had my strength too high, and I might have had one other thing. So I got a few extra, but you just put that wherever. Free throw, or I'll just put it on free throw and interior defense. and then put strength up by 1. So hit continue right here. Shades of Kyle Lowry, Chris Paul, and Mike Conley. You'll be a 2-way inside-out slasher. I just think, I mean, this build honestly could be good, really. I mean, it's not a bad build by any means. I think just the height is really the only thing holding it back. But I think this will be a really, really fun build, and I think it'd be fun. You know, if you're killing somebody on this build, they're gonna be mad 99% of the time, especially if you're getting a lot of posterizers with it. But I'll go do a quick recap of the cap breakers, and we'll finish this up. So as you can see right here, multiple options. I mean, 2 that I would definitely recommend: +3 on the 3-point, get that to a 90, and then +3 on the speed ball, get that to a 94. But then after that, you got ball handle, you've got perimeter defense. You get really good value on steal if you want to get that up. You can go with speed and agility if you want to do that. There's a lot of options after that, but like I said, I would start with +3 on 3-point, +3 on speed ball. But if you enjoyed the video, drop a like, subscribe, comment any other build or gameplay videos you want to see, and I'll try to get that out to you. I appreciate it.